Game and talk, it's game and talk. Here we are in Game and talk. We talk, we game, we talk. Look at us now, it's Dan, Collette.
Jesus, hi. Welcome to another exciting episode of Game and Talk. I am your host, Daniel J. Collette. Thank you for joining us again. If it's your first time, welcome. This is a talk show where I bring interesting guests into our studio here, and I interview them about their lives while we play a weird and obscure video game together. And so, here on Game and Talk, we're all about constant self-improvement. I was thinking about this when I was sitting down getting a haircut the other day. I was getting my haircut, I was thinking, you know what? I don't know the first goddamn thing about hair. What's it made of? Where's it come from? How do you cut it? And so, I decided to bring one of Boston's premier hairstylists into the studio today to teach me a couple things about cutting some hair. So please welcome our guest today, Lindsay.
Thank you, Dan.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you,
Thank you for joining us. And it's your birthday today.
It is my birthday.
Happy birthday to Lindsay.
It's my favorite holiday.
To you. Happy birthday to you. That's fine. We tried. So we like to play a game while we interview our guests, right? And I was thinking, since we're talking about cutting hair, why don't we play a game about cutting hair and we can see if you're as good at the game as you are doing it in real life. So what I brought today is this fucking thing called Busy Scissors. I don't know what hole I dug this out of, but this should be fun.
So far, the beginning is so realistic, because that's what I look like on a daily basis.
Yes, the one stripe of red hair.
Right.
Yes, that's
right.
Very trendy. People are really into that right now. All right, so you can see I've already made 11% progress through this game in the 4 minutes I was testing it out to make sure it works. All right, so while I'm setting this up, why don't you introduce yourself, where you're from, what you do?
All right. So, my name's Lindsay, and I'm from, we'll just say I'm from Carbon Salon down the street on Tremont. Everyone should come and get their hair done. I will take good care of you.
She got some nice hair. She got some nice hair.
Do we get discounts?
Discounts for students, yes.
Yeah, there's a student discount.
Yeah. Absolutely, I take care of my students.
But Susie Ramon, you're not a student, you're a full-time touring rock musician.
That's right, I'm 37.
You live here in the Boston area?
I do,
yes.
I do. I'm down in the lovely town of Quincy.
Great place.
Yep, so
Lovely
I shoot
town.
up the red line every day, and work right on Tremont next to the AMC movie theater.
Awesome. Come by if you ever need your haircut. So this is me.
And you've made $57 so far?
Yes, I made $57 in the 4 minutes that I was testing the game.
You're doing better than like a junior stylist right now.
That's pretty damn good. I'll take $57 for every 4 minutes, actually. That's really not bad.
Yeah.
So I think her name is Cameron Couture.
Cameron, did you make that name up?
No.
No, okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start with Cameron Couture, I think. So I'm gonna hand this over to you.
Oh,
while
yay.
I ask you some questions.
Okay.
I missed the loading screen.
haven't, is it weed?
Weed.
No,
No,
in a while?
it's we.
I haven't done the weed
Yeah,
in a while.
you haven't done the weed in a while.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so I think you want to stop that moving thing right there. Okay, yeah, now you want to give it a nice cut there. Oh, you just cut off her entire ponytail.
Oh, no, that's
No,
not...
wait, I think she wanted that, though.
Oh, okay.
It says great job, so I think she
Okay.
wanted that.
But I'm the long hair queen. I don't do that. That's my hashtag, everyone. I'm the long hair queen, and long hair is my jam. I love all lengths, but it's my jam.
Okay, so now I think we're gonna wash the hair.
And we're using Redken. Fabulous. We do use Redken at my salon.
I
so
think this
is on
game
point
was
so
made
far.
by them as a promotion.
Oh, get out, Redken. That's so smart.
Oh yeah, and so you can pop the little bubbles there to get more time.
Bubbles?
Yes. Do you ever find, when you're washing people's hair, do you ever find yourself like popping the bubbles to get more time? Is that like an essential part of the job?
Well, lathering is making the bubbles. So I think it's more about making the bubbles and not popping them. Though I think if I was sitting there popping bubbles, it wouldn't feel good on my client's head.
Why don't you tell us how you got started in hairstyling?
Oh, I was 6 years old.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm a prodigy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very
just kidding.
impressive.
You can kind of tell I have like naturally curly hair. So when I was a little youngin', I had this huge fro, and my mother didn't know what to do with it. So I had to tame it myself. So in 6th grade, I looked in the mirror and was like, nope. And I would just spend hours doing my hair, and then I realized I was really good at it. I then moved to my cousin's hair for prom. Like in 5th grade, I was doing her hair, and then I was styling everyone. This is a lot of bubbles.
I think you need to reload on the sponsored product there. Oh, there we go. So yeah, now we're gonna put that, now we're gonna squeeze that all over. There we go.
So anyway, long story short, I have always had my hands in hair, and in high school I would say if I'm not going to be on the runway or the stage, I will be off the runway and stage doing the hair and makeup.
Great.
Here in Boston, I do a little bit of modeling with Maggie Models, so I get to do both my dreams, which is amazing. I get to do what I love every day.
Yeah.
No
oh
worries.
yeah. Now time to wash it out. Okay. So now we want to hold A and B while we're on that.
Wowza.
Thing.
All right.
B is the one on the back.
B is the one in the back?
Yeah, the trigger right there.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Oh, great job. I guess you did it. Good lather.
I didn't even need to condition. Oh, a diagonal forward part. Okay, this is actually on point.
Really?
Yes.
So you would say this is accurate?
This is pretty accurate. I mean, don't play this game and think you can become a hairstylist.
Yeah. All I can think of while we're playing this game is like someone like you, or like you as a child who like really loves hair, and they got this game and they're like, this is great. I can't wait to be a hairstylist, and they play this fucking thing, and then they're like, oh, yeah, you know what? Never mind. I'm good, actually. Oh wait, I think you can chat with her. I think that's an option.
Oh, chatting. I don't like to chat during haircuts.
Really? You're not a chatter?
I mean, you and I chat, but I know your hair now, and I know what I'm doing, and we have like a routine. But for the most part, I try to focus.
Oh, so wait, now we're giving her a different part?
The horseshoe part, which is, again, terminology you use.
Okay.
Yes. So the horseshoe part, and I'll show you on myself, is basically just going around from temple to temple. That's your horseshoe part. For gentlemen's haircuts, you do a lot of horseshoe because for you guys, the different styles kind of start from everything below the horseshoe. So, you know, guys that get fades, that happens below the horseshoe, all that jazz, lots of styling there.
Well, I guess you could say that's like a mark around your forehead, huh? Is there the horseshoe? So like,
yeah,
that's
from
like
temple
where
to
you
temple,
okay, I see,
going
I see.
around
Gotcha.
the back towards the nape. Yes.
Interesting. It looks like she's got a little muffin on the top of her head, actually.
Oh, I like muffins.
That kind of looks like a bug. That kind of looks like a bug.
You know what it looks like?
Little
yeah.
Georgia O'Keeffe going on right now. I'm not going to allude to anything specific, because this is a kid's show. Is it?
No, there's
not
been
at
F
all. I said fuck like 6 times.
Shit, no.
It's Boston, you know?
Great job.
Okay. Oh, thanks
Blast
everyone.
drying.
Thank you.
We're doing some blast drying now.
Blast drying.
That's exciting. Now, what is the difference between blow drying and blast drying?
Oh, I'm losing money. So, blast drying and blow drying are kind of the same thing. So, blast drying is starting to dry the hair, and then you get the hair. Oh, good job.
Sure. You blasted her.
I blasted her.
Is that how hair works? Is that a
I
realistic
blast
simulation?
my clients, yeah.
Nice.
I blast them.
Ooh, look at that. Oh. Look at that technique. You just brushed her shoulder. Oh, now you're brushing her neck. That's crazy.
It's weird how the hair just kind of stays still, like a helmet.
That is the style I'm going for.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like how you got the other hand going, just to simulate the full experience.
It's habit. So
yeah, it's
in real
interesting
life,
that it's close enough that you're like doing actual habits.
yeah, I'm actually ambidextrous when it comes to blow drying.
Really?
Because I was 6 years old, I didn't know how to properly hold the blow dryer, so I taught myself wrong. But it's kind of like baseball, you know, where you, like left-handed pitchers are.
Who am I about to blow up?
Are we kidding?
Are you getting a call? Oh, it's on your laptop. God damn it.
Oh no!
It's okay. Someone from Ottawa, Ontario.
Answer it.
Ottawa, Ontario.
Ottawa, Ontario, fuck off. Fuck off. Get out of here, you Ottawans. We don't want you here in Boston. We don't want to hear from you. We are doing our video game show. Dan Collette, Dan Collette, Dan Coyote, Dan Coyote. Fierce, fierce. Hair cutting, hair cutting, hair cutting, hair cutting.
So you said you do a little modeling too.
Yes.
How did you get into that?
Well, I started when I was 18 and I auditioned for America's Next Top Model, but Tyra didn't like me, whatever. So after Tyra denied me,
Right.
I made it to the semifinals 3 times.
Really?
Yeah, but
Like,
not
to the
like
point-
to the point before, like I was about to be on the show.
Right, okay.
Whatevs. So then I moved to New York and I couch surfed through New York to try and make it in New York.
Wow.
And then and then I just decided I'm gonna move to Dallas and do the hair thing. And then I got signed in Dallas. And then when I moved up here to Boston, I was rediscovered by this amazing woman, Kathy Ben Harris. She's my fashion fairy godmother.
Wow.
And she's like, you need to model tomorrow. And so I went and got signed by an agency here. So I get to dabble in everything. And I know I'm not gonna be a Victoria's Secret model. But yeah, it's a great networking opportunity. The models end up in my chair and I end up doing
Oh, that's
hair
true, yeah.
for the modeling. So, you know, people will book me for stuff because I can do the hair and makeup and model.
Wow.
She looks
we
great.
get to take a photo of your work.
She kind of looks like Caitlyn Jenner, right?
A little bit. Wait, can we scroll back? How do we do that? Maybe the D-pad there? Oh.
I want a side prof. Side
Okay.
prof. Boop, 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 boop. All right, you know what?
What do you call that haircut?
So that's a bob.
That's a bob.
A bob. She's
bob.
bobbing.
Gotcha.
And bob's very popular right now.
It's in?
It's in. It's very in. If
Bobs
you-
are hot. Everyone's
Everyone's doing the bob or the lob, which is the long bob.
bob
Which is
and
kind
the
of what I'm
lob.
rocking right now.
That's a long bob?
This is, yeah,
You
well,
would call that a lob?
this is lobbish. It's getting
Okay.
out of the lobbish length, though. Yeah.
So it's starting to exit the lobby, like starting
is,
to go
it
up to the
is.
first floor. Okay.
Exactly.
Got it.
Yep.
Got
What's
it.
your favorite haircut to cut yourself?
To cut myself.
Do you, I feel like this might be a stupid question. Do you cut your own hair?
I used to.
Okay.
But now my coworker Ingrid does.
Oh.
Yes.
Great.
And it's very important that you kind of stick to one stylist because then you end up with all these haircuts in your hair because everyone cuts differently. So in January, I was getting so sick of my hair. It was long, but I had all these holes in it because it was just layered to the moon and back. So anyway, we cut off like 4 or 5 inches. So I'm starting fresh.
Wow. Coming from the long hair queen.
Yes.
That's a lot of inches.
Yeah. So the photo.
Yeah, I think we want to hit 2 to take the photo. That's the one on the bottom there.
2.
Oh. We
That's
sort
fine.
of got it.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
How avant-garde.
It is. It is.
Oh,
Vogue Italia.
satisfaction bad. Score
mysterious.
53%. You got a shit ton of money though for giving her a really bad haircut.
I did.
If you assume, like, just based on the percentage that you get 157 for getting like half the haircut, this person's making $300 per haircut.
Right.
Is
So-
there anybody that makes that much money?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. So big stylists in New York that do celebrities and whatnot, they'll charge you $800 a haircut.
Holy shit. wow.
Yeah. So Serge Normant, who does like Julia Roberts and Blake Lively, you're looking at like $1,000 haircut.
Oh my God.
And he could just go in and just be like, shoot, shoot, done.
Yeah.
And he gets $1,000.
That's crazy. So
Yep.
are there like celebrities like that in like the stylist community, like celebrity stylists?
Oh
like,
yeah.
Like
oh yeah.
they're like like this guy is associated with like these celebrities. Like, he's
Yeah.
oh wow.
Oh yeah, huge, huge.
Interesting.
That's what I pay attention to when I go through Vogue is who's styling these shoots and who's styling, you know, this celebrity, this music artist, or different stylists are known for different things and celebrities kind of latch onto them. So if I was to find, you know, a rising star here at Emerson and they made it big, I would go with them.
They call me the rising star. All right, so we learned a lot about hair. We kind of gave a haircut. we tried. We tried. So I think what we need to do now is we need to take some of our knowledge that we've learned and maybe bring it out into the field. So I think we're going to go over to our good friend Maddie out in the field and see if she can apply some of this knowledge in real life.
Ooh, Game Talk.
Thanks, Dan. Welcome to Maddie's studio. Today I'm going to be cutting Damien's hair. So anyways, we're going to give him a nice modern hair look. Damien has a nice mane here, so I'm not going to try to maim it, but we're going to get started. I'm a licensed beautician. First off, when you're cutting hair at home, which I highly recommend for all viewers, you want to hold your kitchen scissors like this, and you just take the hair and you want to cut up, because that's what they do in salons. I've watched many videos on Instagram, and I think that everyone should cut their hair at home. Look at this. Look. When you have a nice mane like Damien, you want to make sure to get lots of layers in there. There's lots of love here in Maddie's salon. Studio salon, Hollywood. You want to make sure you get some nice sideburns. Salon tips by Maddie. Make sure when you're trying to create new styles for men, listen, you want to go in nice, even strokes, like this. That way, when you use the scissors, the hair actually comes off. I think a large misconception when it comes to styling hair is that... All right. What is going on right now?
No, we're good, dude. No, it's cool.
I think
It was for dramatic effect.
my biggest inspiration for tonight is Hayden Christensen when he was in Star Wars Episode 3. This is...
Best one.
There's a part where they kind of foreshadow his hair in Episode 2. Damien's ready to take on the world as a head, even though he doesn't have a body, but we'll find one soon.
You could say Anakin made the same change when he lost his lover and singed all his hair off in
Exactly.
lava on the planet of Mustafar.
That's a very good observation here.
There's a lot of allusions to hair I never even realized.
It's crazy. So,
You guys like Family Guy?
listen, we don't rush artists here, so I think I'm gonna make one last statement. Yes. Now we move on to makeup. And for those of you who've never done makeup before, this will be a nice introduction. So, right here, I have a palette with many colors. We're gonna take these colors and we're gonna put them on Damien's face to accentuate his beauty, not cover him up. So we got some eyeliner here. And you're gonna put that on his eyes. Do you notice his eye color now? It's a beautiful green. Look at that.
Some fucking whacked out shit right here.
Before and after. Yeah, I want all of you to get the fuck out of my salon.
What did I do?
I don't know you. Before. After. Let me make sure you follow my beauty blog on YouTube. It's Beauty by Maddie Salon .ytp.
Beauty in hair everywhere. Look at his hair now, he doesn't care. Now we're here and I don't know where. We are here everywhere with hair.
Yo, you're fucking vacuuming that shit.
Game talk.
I like that hair. Cool to the touch. I like the touch hair. I like it very much. I like it straight. I like with curls. When you have hair, you rock my world. Hair.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed our little break there. But we're back to play some more games, and I wanted to kind of even things out this time. So we play one really bad game, and then we'd also play one of the greatest games ever made, which is Bayonetta. Wonderful classic. And maybe you're asking, how is this related to hair if you've never played the game before? Well, great question. You'll find out. Okay, so this game is very interesting.
Okay.
It's an action game. I'll let this play a little bit, but the opening's a little bit long.
Okay.
So it's about this character named Bayonetta. She is a witch, and she
Love her already.
exists in between the human dimension and the angel's dimension, in like a purgatory.
Oh.
And so she has a special power that both angels and demons want to take from her, and so she's constantly at war with them while they're trying to take this from her.
Okay. Who's your friend?
Her name is Jean.
Jean.
Yes. So it'll kind of like explain the game a little bit while I'm playing. So
you're already playing right now.
Yes.
And it's just the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how this relates to hair is that Bayonetta's costume is made entirely of hair, and that is where her power comes from. She fights with, she has 2 guns in her hand and 2 guns attached to her high heels. And so those are her like main weapons, but then she also can call in what's called a wicked weave, which is like a demon made out of hair. So the hair like comes off of her costume and forms itself into like a giant fist to like punch people in the face with.
This is like my alter ego.
Yeah, it basically is. She has really long hair. Look at how long that hair is.
Now do a power weave.
Let me see if I don't know, I might not be able to do
A
it during
wicked
the
weave?
opening.
Is that what you called
Yeah,
it?
wicked weave.
A wicked weave. You can see
Oh,
those
there we
in
go.
Boston
Yeah, see?
Common.
Oh, that's true. You can see the most wicked of weaves in the Boston Common. What are some of your favorite games? What's your experience with video games?
So, my first video game I ever played that I still love to this day is Spyro, the Purple Dragon.
Yes.
Classic.
We love Spyro.
We love Spyro. And I had it on PlayStation, PlayStation 2, and I had all the Spyros up to the 5th. And then I even found a Spyro game for Xbox, except it's not as good as the classics. And then I played, Crash Bandicoot, and I played a lot of computer games, and then I, was trying to make it as a model, so I had to put the video games down. But recently, I have fallen in love with Far Cry, and
Great stuff.
I also am at like level 30-something in my Skyrim with my Skyrim high elf character.
Nice.
So I think that's good for a beginner.
That's great. So you play games, so this will work out great for you. Why don't you give Bayonetta a try? Do you have any other hobbies? What else do you like to do when you're not cutting hair?
So I've picked up snowboarding.
Oh, interesting.
Because I lived in Texas for a while and I got accustomed to the warm weather down there. So when I moved back up here to Boston, I was like, what am I doing up here? I was like Sandy Cheeks in SpongeBob. Like, where am I?
Did you build a big bubble around yourself?
I wish I could. I might like Boston a little bit better.
A hypothetical bubble.
Yeah.
Where do you board?
So I've been to Loon and I've been to Sunday River and I just went to Bretton Woods recently.
Those are all great mountains.
No, I'm an inner tube man myself, really.
That's an option there,
No, that's right.
Most mountains you can ride.
You can. Yes, tubing's a thing.
That's how you ride, right, too?
Yeah, can you please?
Wait, put the green.
Whew, that was a wild ride.
Wow.
It's an apt simulation. What did you say?
I'm exhilarated. My heart is
Me
racing.
too. I want to go
heart
get
is
on it too right
racing.
now.
Great. Okay, so now we're playing. Now we're in here.
Okay. Halo.
So that's your money. When you defeat enemies, they're gonna drop halos, and she exchanges those to learn new moves and buy new weapons.
Excellent. Will
Yes.
Beyonce come out and sing Halo as well? Because I would love that.
I wish so.
Oh, can I tell you something about her hair?
Yeah,
It's
sure.
insured for like $1 million.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
Are you shitting me? There's
Yeah.
$1 million of insurance on
Yep.
Beyonce's hair.
Yeah, that's a thing. Celebrities insure their, like Taylor Swift.
I've heard about them like insuring their bodies, but
Yeah,
I figured
yeah.
hair's kind of expendable.
No,
'Cause it
hair's a
comes
thing.
back.
Hair's a thing. Beyonce's known for her hair. You know what this is reminding me of that my friend bought it for me for Christmas is it Final Fantasy?
The new one?
The one where they're like a Korean boy band?
Yes.
Yeah, I started playing that game. I don't know how I feel about it.
You know what? I feel exactly the same way.
It's slow moving.
We keep-
You know, and he's such a little bitch boy. You know, like you
Just-
know who
he's
he
straight
looks.
up, yeah, he is a bitch boy.
He looks like he's from 3 Days Grace, and he wants to just like cry about his dad dying, and I'm just over it. Get over yourself. You are a prince, and your wife's a babe,
Reach.
right? And then he's like
Reach.
hitting on the blonde that fixes his car.
I like her.
Why?
Why?
I think she's cute. It's a cute character.
There's some crazy hairstyles in that game.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
got
there
some
is.
wild hair going on.
Yeah. I enjoy
Has
it.
anybody ever come into your has anybody ever come into the salon with like a crazy picture and been like, can you give me this hair? Like, I know people do that all the time. for, like-
Boston's really conservative, which is kind of a bummer. But yeah, some of my students will come in, and I think what's more common in Boston is the different colors of hair. So I have one of my girls, I love her. She has beautiful mermaid purpley pink hair down to
Wow.
her butt. And then we shave it underneath, and we do different patterns on the shaven part of her nape, and it's really fun. But you know, depending, it's the market. Boston here, you know, you're going to be a little bit more conservative, and then college students, when they decide to live here and start their families, they want mom hair, mom soccer hair. I'm over that too.
Do you get really bummed out when someone comes in and they're like, just mom me up, just give me a whole face full of mom?
I talk them out of it.
Really?
I'm like, no, I will not mom you.
Wow.
No.
It's like insulting to you as an artist
It
that
is.
somebody
It's
would
like-
come in and be like, give me this mom cut.
What low pointer are you at? You know, like, let's talk about it. I kind of have to be a therapist too. You know, like, why? Why mom? Why are we momming it up? You're not dead. You know, like.
Do you get into like really personal stuff like that with your
Oh my
clients ever?
gosh, yeah. My clients tell me more stuff they tell their own like boyfriend or girlfriend or parents.
Really?
Oh yeah, I know some dirt.
Without like divulging personal information about your clients, is there like anyone, have you ever like had somebody sit down who's just like crazy and like tell you like weird shit?
She's not a therapist.
No,
It
but
kind of sounds like she
am.
is.
I am
It kind of sounds like
though.
she is though, I think.
I mean, all kinds of crazy. I mean, you got family crazy. I have, you know, students who come in or sisters, families, whatever, they rip on each other, and it's like, you know, I cut their hair, right? And I could easily tell them everything you're saying. They tell me what they did the night before. They tell me who they sleep with. They tell me like everything you can imagine, what drugs they
Wow.
were on or are on, and I'm like, should I be doing your hair right now?
Have you've had people come in and be literally like sit down like, I'm on crack right now, do my hair?
I've had clients who have been stoned out of their minds.
That I can see actually. yeah.
And then, I mean, you know, honestly, it's funny. You see more of the drug usage among the stylists.
Really?
I've worked out with some drugged out stylists before.
So, Lindsay, tell me, if you were not a hairdresser, what do you think you would be doing? What would be your dream job?
Modeling.
Modeling? Yeah.
I wanted to be Giselle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like is she like a hero for you, kind of?
Yeah, she really is. And now she's, you know, married to America's superhero, and they have beautiful children together, and it's pretty amazing. Yeah, if I wasn't doing hair, I would be trying to make it as a model. But fun fact, when you're 27, which is what I just turned 2 hours ago,
Happy birthday. No, we're not gonna do it again. We're not gonna do it again. She's talking. Sorry.
so 27 is kind of the cutoff year for models. So,
Really?
yep.
They're just like, nope, you're done.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Like, what if you still look like you did when you were 26? Are they still gonna be like, nah, get out of here?
I mean, if I have a young face, so I think I'll be able to cram a few more gigs in. But
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, and there's a market for everything. I mean,
Yeah, I bet. we made some good headway into Bayonetta. I think that's a pretty good place to cut it. We're just about out of time here. So while we're watching the end of this, is there anything you want to plug? Any social media?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can, I'm a big Instagrammer,
Okay.
so you can see all my work and, you know, my occasional pictures of cats. Which,
Nice.
You know, why not? On Instagram, I am LGrenier24, and then you can also find me and then my other coworkers on Carbon Salon's website, and that's just carbonsalonboston.com.
Schedule an appointment with you.
Yes.
If you're from the Boston area.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so I think that's all we've got for this week. Thank you for watching again. We'll be back in the same place on the internet in another week, and we'll be playing different video games with different guests. I am your host, Daniel J. Collette, and this has been Game and Talk. And Susie, play us out.
So I'm thinking of getting like a side part kind of thing, kind of get it like this with like a buzz, but like let the hair fall above it so there's kind of like that difference.
Disconnected.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should go with that or more just straight, just like buzz the sides entirely. But I feel like that's so passé now. That like everyone's got like that
Overdone.
football haircut, you know?
Yeah.
At the same time, I could just grow out my hair too, but that just takes forever. And there's like that middle time where it doesn't look good until it gets a certain length, you know?
You know it.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's hard. Are you free tomorrow for a haircut?
Yeah, I am actually.
Okay, good, I'll see you there.
Beautiful.
Awesome. Do you do more guys' hairs or girls' hairs?
A little
Or
bit of
just-
both.
Hair's hair.
Hair is hair.
Hair is hair, you're right.
Yeah.
What's your favorite haircut?
I would have to say the men's cut I'm gonna do on you tomorrow.
Hey!
Hey.
Can't wait!